I might have just made the worst call I've ever made in Daily Driven Exotics history. I have a $1.5 million USD hypercar sitting in the other room, and it is currently broken. The problem is the amazing, when working, Mclaren hydraulic suspension. And when it's not working, it's the biggest nightmare because it's completely proprietary. And McLaren will not sell me the tool to fix the problem, which is really an ongoing problem. There's really no solution to it. Why won't they sell us the tool?
It's only for them, dealer only.
Within 1,200 miles, these failed.
Yeah.
And these are what are having a problem in the car.
Yes.
Accumulators.
Yep.
We bought 4 new ones at the tune of $1,800.
Jesus, really?
Yes. So what we were about to attempt is a good idea or a bad idea?
It's a really bad idea.
This is a terrible idea.
Why is it a
bad idea?
Have you shown them what you're doing right now?
No, I haven't showed them. You guys want to see this?
I do.
If we put these accumulators in, that's only half the battle. Mr. Michael Essa, who's advised me against everything I've said to do, this is a bad idea, but if he wants me to do it, he will do it in the name of science.
That's right. You know, it's your car. I talked to Steven about the tool that they actually use at the dealership, and we've got some sort of rudimentary, cheapo version of that.
Real DIY right here. First of all, what is this? Looks like a beer keg.
Yeah, that's gonna be our fluid pressure tank. So we're actually gonna put the fluid in there, pressurize that thing. Then we have valves on it so we can open it up and
Like
put
this?
the fluid. Yeah, so we got a bunch of valves here.
Yeah? And what's this?
We got this Breaking Bad setup over here.
Yeah, this is very Breaking Bad.
Yeah, this is a vacuum pot. So we've got this guy here. We've got a vacuum pump over here that's gonna connect to that to create a vacuum. This is gonna go to the car, we hope, and basically vacuum out all the fluid. Obviously, when we change the accumulators, we're gonna get air in the system. So all of that has to come out. We have to create a vacuum in there and then pressurize all the fluid back in. Try not to rupture the new accumulators because obviously they're very sensitive.
The sucking out and the pressurizing back in could do one of two things. Could solve the problem or could completely destroy the rest of the suspension, like parts that currently aren't even broken.
The actual all hydraulic lines.
Yeah, the lines I'm a little worried about, not too worried about, but the pump, right? So we have an electronic pump in the front that controls all the suspension and the wing and the all the aero.
Oh, that's right. The wing's connected, right?
Power steering too.
The what?
Power steering.
So we're messing with the wing, the power steering, and the suspension right now?
Everything that drives the car, basically.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Stick around, don't go anywhere. We're about to find out, did Damon make the worst decision in Daily Driven Exotics history?
A recipe for a
Talk
disaster.
some reason into it.
It's a recipe for disaster? What do you, who hired this guy? Oh, never mind, we did.
If it overpressurizes, we could easily blow the accumulators because they're just like a thin diaphragm, which I want to cut one of these open to really see what's going on inside there. So we'll do that if we can get these things off the car.
Freaking Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's how I learned, right? I want to see.
Psycho?
Yeah, well, not like that.
Dissect
Dave.
it.
That's how,
Dissecting.
honestly, that's how I learned and kind of think of it like maybe we can come up with a better version in the future. I don't know. McLaren engineers couldn't do it. Maybe we can.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Just thinking out loud here. Just, I know, I got a lot of ideas going on.
So let's explain to the audience what you mean by that. So on the 720, it runs a similar system. It runs the same style of accumulator for the hydraulic part. This actually has other accumulators for a different part of the suspension. Because this is a hypercar, this has the exact same suspension from all Hyper Series cars like the P1. Same suspension, 1-to-1. So there are other parts of this very complex system that have fail points. However, the fail point we're working with this accumulator is also on the 720, and they came up with a solution for the 720. The problem is the new accumulator for the 720s don't fit in the Hyper Series cars. Why? Well, the 720 is not completely built out of carbon fiber like these cars are. So there's different parts of the suspension that have more room because the new accumulators are actually taller, and those taller accumulators that solve the problem don't fit in this car. And McLaren currently has no other solution other than to sell you the same accumulators you say will break again.
Yeah, they're gonna break again.
The other ones are like at least an inch taller. They're like a billet piece. This one's like a stamped aluminum piece. They're quite a bit taller. They're bigger in diameter also. There's no way it's gonna fit on that car unless we cut the carbon fiber, and we're not cutting the Senna.
No, we're not cutting the carbon chassis.
Right there.
I won't do.
So listen, why am I doing this? Why am I being so adamant about taking this beautiful, amazing piece of machinery and risking possibly ruining it further? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Steven is actually the reason, along with Ashley McLaren. They don't have a solution for this that's gonna fix this long term. We have the same accumulators that you are saying will eventually go out, which means I'm gonna end up back in this position with this car, possibly in the next 100 miles, 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles, I don't know. But this is Daily Driven Exotics. I wanna drive my car, I want to enjoy it because I really do like this car when it's operating properly. That means when I get new accumulators in the future, whenever I blow them again, I will have to go through this whole bleeding process again and again and again. Now look, $1,700 accumulators every, I don't know, 6 months, fingers crossed, doesn't kill me, doesn't put that big of a dent in the bank. But servicing the car is almost as much as the parts. So to save a little bit of money and time, I'm gonna learn how to do this in-house with our team because that's what we're here for. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this doesn't completely ruin my car because that way we will have a future system that we can just do this when I blow my accumulators again, right?
Yep.
And until McLaren comes up with a new solution, which who knows if they ever will.
Probably won't. Let's cut it right here.
Do not cut my car.
there.
Why do you want to cut my car?
Exposed accumulator is the biggest trend on the internet.
Accumulator delete. This car is one of the greatest, craziest looking cars. Honestly, on camera, it doesn't do it justice.
It never does.
It never does. And then we have that V8 twin turbo with a crazy exhaust. And that is my problem, right there. Suspension failure. That's annoying. It's very annoying. All right, we'll fix it.
Racing through the streets, we own the asphalt. DDE flex, in the ride we assault.
Literally says stop vehicle, suspension failure. But now from the inside, look at this thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah, bro.
all carbon. It's so impressive, honestly, the engineering and design they put into this vehicle. Because again, when it's all running properly, you put this car in race mode, it lowers to the ground, it sucks everything down, you get maximum downforce.
I love this.
Oh, you like
The door strut here, all the carbon. Yeah. It sucks having a car payment on a car of this value that you can't drive. The whole point of having the HQ is to do things in-house to save time. You guys hate when the cars are broken. We hear you. We read the comments. So that's what we have. These young lads over here.
You're turning so erratically.
Well, I was, what? Whoa! Did Tim just say I was erratic or I was erect?
Like a DJ.
You're like a DJ.
Yeah.
That's your new nickname, DJ. You like it?
I do.
DJ from Full House, though.
Oh, no.
Another issue we have is actually just getting these wheels off. This is not your normal center lock style design. In fact, it's a very specific tool that you need, and it's like multiple pieces. So this is from Mclaren.
Yeah, this is from Mclaren.
I got this, and this is not what I expected for center lock tool removal on a Senna. So for the Lambo race car, we have this.
Yep.
Which these are all magnets, and it holds onto the
It
center
holds
lock.
the nut. So
yeah, the
once
nut
it comes off, you're not like
holds your nut.
It holds your nut. It's a good thing.
This is the McLaren one.
This is the McLaren one. Also has magnets around it to hold the nut in place, but it's basic, right? This is just
Yes.
simple socket. It's big.
I was expecting something like this for the Senna.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't use this. It might have been like an aesthetic thing. This, type of nut just looks kind of archaic.
We want good looking nuts. That's what McLaren was thinking. So you have to first take off the McLaren center cap, and then once you expose the center of the hub area, what do you use first? This little thing.
Gotta take the center lock out.
Dude, this is so interesting. So you screw this in here.
Yeah.
Yo.
No warning! No warning!
No warning. Blew out my nut.
So basic.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
he knew what he was
he slammed a solid one right there.
He knew what he was doing. This is not the first time you've had my nuts in your hand, Edley.
No.
Here's the tool to remove the rest of it. This is what's going to actually loosen. It's an internal spline. It's not like a regular socket, right? So this goes on the inside, and this is the lock in between the wheel nut and the hub. So that's the locking mechanism that keeps that from turning.
What the hell?
So it's a multi-stage deal.
Is there any benefit to this?
I don't know. I'd have to talk to some McLaren engineers. They do a lot of things that I question, but
We do love you guys.
Amazing cars.
We have a bunch of friends at MSO. Listen, we're not bashing. You guys do amazing work. There's some weird shit. Like the champ is questioning actually some of your shit.
get a warning. Yeah, we're gonna remove it now.
Look at that grin on your face.
That was soft.
That was yeah, it was softer. By the way, you guys all get the memo this morning to put on the PFS Murcielago shirt? Damn, that's a good looking group. Yeah, Chris, get the out of here. You got the wrong one.
Where do you get these from?
Well, Dave, coming very soon, we're gonna have these.
What's very soon
available on our website on Friday.
Friday at 6 a.m.
Friday,
you guys. 2 days from now, you can get one of your own.
ShopDD.com.
It's a very limited run.
Yeah.
Okay? Originally, they're just for the PFS employees.
Yeah, and then we were like, well, maybe we'll make a limited run and we'll make some save the manuals, and we're also gonna have a few. Because race car?
That's later.
Did I put the race car one on?
The Mercy ones are
Why are we
coming out
teasing the poor people?
right now.
Teasing the people.
But we also have some sick hoodies, because race car hoodies. It's kind of hot today, so I don't have one on. And some DDE black socks. So just like the YSOB
Black socks?
Black socks.
I need some socks too.
That's right, you do.
Where's the socks? Well, can we make underwear? Because none of us have underwear on.
Just to remove the wheel now.
This is? Dude, this is so complicated.
It's taking too long.
McLaren. It's really cool, but they really overcomplicated some this one.
Like everything on this car. So now that I'm looking at it, I think I have an idea.
Oh, go.
of why I did it, and it was actually to save weight. It's hollow, and it's really big. Big diameter, which means it can be really stiff, rather than a lot of cars where the center locks have a small spindle sticking out, a smaller nut on it. This way, they were able to get a really big tube, basically, on there. So then they have...
I hear what you're saying. Get to the point.
Yeah.
McLaren wanted to put big nuts on their car. You've got to have big nuts to drive this car, right?
That's right. That's right.
And they buy them in the store though.
Like,
what does that tell you?
Are you tightening it? Oh! That was the wrong way the first time.
That's right, I was torquing it.
Don't over torque my wheel, Steven. These goddamn McLaren techs, eh?
No pressure on the carbon rotor.
Oh, careful.
Bro, those brakes are massive. Look at the brake pad in this thing.
It's actually a pretty significant brake pad.
Yeah, it's huge.
And yet still big compared to the Evo 2 race
This
car.
would be great on the Bentley if I did a conversion, the brakes on my car.
Get your hands off of my brakes.
They make carbon brakes for my car.
Whoa! Just bouncing it like your MJ.
Here you go, Tim. No pressure.
I'm coming.
Now you can actually see, like, this car is literally all carbon fiber.
Everything.
So that's why those new accumulators that they put in for the 720, they're quite a bit taller. That's actually part of the suspension and the chassis. And look, it's all carbon. Even this.
Oh,
So
cut it.
You shut your mouth. This is very, very complex. And hopefully at some point in this video, we have a solution or we destroy the car. How many DDE guys with the same shirt on does it take to figure out how to get the accumulators out? Stick around. We will let you know in this episode.
We figured it out. We're just game planning.
Oh, I like it. So what's the game plan?
That's what we're working on.
Is that the game plan? That's it. Dude, your whole shoulder is all the way in there.
Yeah,
that is.
it's I can't see it, so it's just by feel. I really don't want to take the whole car apart.
Mike can reach the accumulator all the way by shoving his hand.
Do it by
elbow
feel.
deep or by feel.
By feel. No look.
Right?
No look technique.
This is how he's been a car builder for 25 years and has stayed married this whole time.
It's McLaren
Hey,
dance
dude,
right
it
there.
bit you.
Yeah.
Like left marks in your arm.
Maybe we take the shock off, machine this down, basically put it in the mill, make a fixture, cut that down to lower it to make enough room for the other accumulator.
I like you just say machine it down like it's no big deal. You just tear out the whole suspension in the Senna. Cross your fingers that machining it down doesn't get.
$20,000.
I believe it. I might even be more.
I like how Mike's give a level significantly lowered since being with us for a year.
I mean, it's a Senna. Yeah, it's
more than
expensive.
one.
They made
But
500
they
of
made-
them.
yeah,
What's the big deal?
they made a few, so.
We could just cut it and redo the thing.
Chop it up and machine it and, tap the threads a little lower, screw the right accumulators on.
Go get your Breaking Bad kit.
All right, I'll get that going.
Drag it over and try to make this all work, David.
Mr. White.
Let's start the cooking process.
All right, let's see if this works.
I'm gonna walk you guys through this step by step so you know exactly how to do this. So you take the thingy and you attach it to the thingy. And then after that, we're gonna take one of those things and we're gonna dongle it to that side.
That's spot on, 100%. This is a vacuum chamber. So we have a vacuum pump that's gonna create a vacuum in here, negative of air, and it'll suck all the fluid out of the car. So I think first when we plug in those fittings, this is pressurized, so it's gonna be like a burst of pressure coming through the hose,
Yep.
and that's gonna dump into here.
Will we be able to see the liquid like this gonna go into here?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. You guys will actually be able to see it in there.
Should just be dripping in there. Kind of guessing here.
Trying to guess in here. Tim, Mike's confidence today isn't as high as it usually is. Should I be concerned?
Don't worry, we'll make up with Steven's confidence. confidence.
What's this for?
So then this, we're gonna put fresh fluid in here, and then we're gonna pressurize this. So we still haven't hooked up the hose, but the hose is on the floor there. That's gonna go on the bottom of this. That's gonna go into here, and then with these valves, we can control which way we want it. So for now, we're
So
gonna...
manually, this is what you're using.
Yeah, so now it's closed, so no fluid's gonna go this way, it's only gonna go this way into here. And then once that's vacuumed and we create a vacuum, we're gonna close this, and then we're gonna pressurize that one, and then open this, and it's gonna push all the fluid back into it, I hope.
What do you think about this?
This is bad.
Does this sound... Do you think it possibly could ruin my hypercar?
Possibly. Oh yeah. Let me make an appointment now.
What? Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not the confidence.
What
I
level
wanted.
of percentage would you say you give this a shot of working?
20%.
Damn. Damn.
I'm feeling more confident than that, but
What do you give it?
I don't like to bet against myself.
25
It's gonna work, it's gonna work. It's gonna work for sure.
25%?
Or else I'm wrong. I don't know.
It's gonna work or else I'm wrong. That sounds about right.
Michael Esser, the champion, with his vacuum contraption. Will it fix the suspension in the quest for perfection? Will he break the car? The master debate. Is he taking it too far?
This is quite the damn contraption, man.
It's all together now. Let's see if it works.
Crap, look at this. This to here, to here, to this, to there, to that, to over here, to that, to this. That's nuts.
So it's a lot. I'm seeing it all together for the first time.
If you walked in this room right now, you would definitely question what the hell we were up to.
Oh, for sure.
Look at this.
It looks like there was air in it. I saw some bubbles come up.
There probably was air in it, which is why it was failing, Tim.
That makes sense.
All right, fingers crossed. Everybody cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Cross your
I'm
fingers.
saying we shouldn't do this, right? I'm just gonna say we shouldn't be doing this.
Hey, stop
Just
it.
to put it out there.
I said that we should.
I'm like, oh no, failure already. Tim put the extension cord here, got it all ready, but didn't plug it in.
Tim. Tim was thinking about food.
Can I plug this in?
Yeah.
Plug it in. Oh. What's this? We have the pressure thing going out.
Gauge.
That's crazy.
All right, so when Tim opens that valve, two things are gonna happen. It's gonna work or it's not gonna work.
It's gonna suck all this out.
Yeah, I get it.
And it's all gonna go into here.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
again.
the plan.
Cross your fingers.
That's the plan.
Cross your fingers.
Dude, a lot of
Cross your
pressure.
fingers.
Careful, this is
Cross your
under
fingers.
pressure, dude.
That thing actually is under a lot of pressure. And action.
Working. It's fast.
Oh, it's going right past.
Not that way. Okay, we need to raise this up.
close it down.
We need to put this down.
Gravity. It's like a John Mayer song.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
All right, there we go.
Did you close it?
Open it.
Don't do anything on your own, Tim.
Okay.
Why would you close it, Tim? Go ahead and open that. Leave
Okay,
it
it's
open.
open.
Leave it open. Pressure.
Oh, it's working.
What the hell are we doing right now?
I don't know.
There's still a lot of vacuum. You still got almost -20.
Thanks, Chris.
Welcome.
Chris, tell me more about the McLaren you have. Chris has a Ferrari and a Lamborghini and works on oil rigs, but somehow wants to give his opinion on a McLaren.
Do you know this is an oil product we're dealing with? Maybe have a bit of experience doing that?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Don't start fracking my Senna. We got weird green stuff in there. Now what?
Now I think the pressure's out, right? It's not pushing anymore. Now we can swap the accumulators. And then once, because we're gonna break the seal, right? So we're gonna let air into the system. Then it'll have to get vacuumed out completely. And then we can try to add more fluid.
Oh yeah, there's a gravy juice. Oh, hold on.
This one's blown.
Don't poke the new one. Don't poke the new one.
Where's the
No, so I'm sure.
Don't poke it. Yeah,
So basically there's a diaphragm in here.
that's a good one. It's brand new.
Oh, you can see the little PP in there. And that one you can't? Oh yeah. Literally you can see the difference. You see that little diaphragm in there, boys and girls? Well, it's mostly boys, one girl watching the video. That you can't. That's crazy.
So we've successfully depressurized the system, removed 2 of the 4 accumulators, discovered 1 is absolutely destroyed. The question is, what caused it to fail? How often will it fail in the future? And can we repressurize it? It's pretty easy to depressurize it. You could have actually just unscrewed one and it would depressurize in a messy way. Now the issue is, how do we get it all replaced and fluid back in properly without causing more damage? If you overpressurize the system and put some pressure on the diaphragm, that could cause failure there, but also in the lines and also the pump. So now we have to get more delicate. We'll back off on the jokes a little bit because it's going to get serious. Got this $2 million car.
They're all blown. That's 2 now.
Blown.
How do you know it's not supposed to do that?
Here's what's inside.
Oh!
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
It's super simple. is just that diaphragm flap. This side would be pressurized with nitrogen to hold that down there. And then the fluid comes in from this side and basically pushes against it. It's like a little...
But there's so many metal shavings. That's a problem.
Well, yeah, that was...
I know. I'm joking.
That was pretty good. That's a very Dave thing to say.
Yeah, so I don't think the diaphragm itself goes bad. I think it's a seal and it just leaks past the outside of it because it's just a rubber seal in there.
That's insane. So the rear ones are a lot harder to get at, aren't they, Michael?
I think we can sneak in here.
Almost there. There you go.
All right, so that's cracked. I'll crack this one and then I'll pull them out.
So far it's going pretty smooth. Again, the dangerous part of all this is the repressurization. Don't think we're in the clear yet, because we're not.
Working at it, and out she comes.
Extracted.
Are these ones blown?
All right, new one going in.
What are the odds that are they all blown?
I think I got it.
That is pretty impressive.
All right, that one's on there.
3 blown.
I'm willing to bet money that the fourth one's blown as well. I'm willing to put $20 on it. $20! Who wants to take the bet? Who has to take the bet? $20, number 4 is blown.
What if we all think?
All 4.
Well, somebody has to bet against me.
I'll bet against you.
All right, do you have $20 on you?
That's coming out of your salary. Any help?
Blow that if it's not blown, I'll give you $10 for $20. All right, guys.
What?
All right, the fate of $20. It's blown.
Here.
It's blown. Come on, no, go slow. Okay, ready? Ready, guys? What do you guys think? Last chance.
It's blown.
Okay, ready?
Oh, no, it's not. Just kidding, it is.
Ah! $20 in the bucket! I'm rich now!
Yes.
I lost a bet to Dave. Yeah, just take it out of his salary and transfer it over. Thanks.
And in a tight space.
Yes, that's it. That's the thread. That's it. Got it.
That is what Mrs. Champ stares at.
Yeah.
Final one.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Job's done here.
It's crazy to me that all 4 were blown.
That blows me away.
How often is it? Shut up.
That joke's
Blue.
That joke pops. The last drop, my favorite part. All right.
We're gonna push this fluid into it.
This is the point in the science project that it could go really, really bad.
Well, no, we'll get right there. Yeah.
That looks dangerous already.
Well, now we're gonna put pressurized air into this tank. So we put fluid in it. So we've got fluid in the bottom. Pressurized air. So we'll push the fluid down through this black hose into here. This valve's closed now, so it should fill the system.
In theory.
Through those. In theory. I hope no lines blow off because that would make it an insanely big mess. But we're gonna go for it.
What the hell was that?
Fogged my glasses up.
It did.
Open that valve.
Open this one. Yeah. Oh, it's already sucking.
Holy crap, look how fast it's
I mean, it's working.
It's working. It's putting fluid in. It should only take 10 seconds to get it filled up.
Really?
Yeah.
moving. This is high stakes gambling right here, Eric.
This looks like a high school science project.
We're gonna take the fittings off to get this contraption off of the car. And then we probably need to put it back down on the ground, right? Because if it's in the air.
Are you asking Damon?
Looking at me? Bro. Well, I don't know. And then after you put it, I'm not bending you over.
Why do you give in so easy?
Over right away. Now what? What do we do now?
After it's done, we'll get in the car and start it.
Oh my God. Why did I agree to do this? I'm so curious to know if this actually worked or if I just have 4 more brand new blown accumulators.
How much were they?
$1,700.
Now, when it pressurizes, that's where we're actually gonna know if it worked. All right.
All right. Ready?
Why does it want to start?
Actually?
I don't know.
Jacked up. I don't see any leaks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not showing any errors yet.
Do you think we're good, Tim?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's in a race mode and no errors yet. You think we're good?
Oh, 100%. You guys are good.
This is crazy. So you're telling me I'm going to notice a difference
You'll notice the difference in driving it.
versus 4 blown accumulators. If I don't notice a difference, you're going to blow me. Sure. Oh, dude. It actually is different. Oh yeah, they were always blown. From the day that I got this car.
Really?
Yeah, they were blown. This car was never that
Oh, actually, it has a bit of rebound now.
Yeah, where before was, remember how hard it was all the time? I thought the Senna was just like that. So right now in comfort mode, this feels really good. Yeah, it feels great. It just feels nice.
Yeah,
Then
I
we
like
go to
it.
sport mode, click up a notch. Now we're in sport. You can definitely tell it's stiffened up.
Yeah.
Track, definitely a lot more aggressive in track.
And no more air light.
This is a cool car.
car. Nothing drives like a McLaren. It does. Like, it's so unique compared to Lamborghini and Ferrari. It looks like it works.
Dude, it freaking drives so much better.
Oh my god, that's so rad that we were able to do that in the shop.
Good job.
Yeah.
Amazing work.
It does that before? Hold on, I didn't see it clear.
A few minutes later.
All right, we're ready to have our first block party. We've invited a few friends. It's about to get rowdy.
In Los Angeles, one phone call, this is what happens. You ready?
Oh, troublemaker. Hello, how are you? Good evening.
How's it going, Dave?
Come on back. What's up? How are you? Good to see you. Wow. That's a wild back. Rowdy. How are you? Come on back. Hey, what's up? How are you? Come on in. How are you?
That's good, man.
Welcome to the block.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, who wants to go first? Who wants to attempt it?
Yeah!
Let's go!
We're driving.
C63.
I love your down badging, C200.
C200, that's what's up.
That's pretty funny. Should we be nervous right now? Should we feel nervous?
Feeling good.
He rips this thing on the daily. Oh my god.
So who's next? Dave.
Oh, it's loud.
Oh, he's already knocking the cones over. Oh! Woo! Block party, block party, block party, block party, block party. Okay. In the house. Dude, how do you like that?
This car's not,
Dude,
it's not happy.
It's all the smoke right now. Dude.
broken. It's broken now. I lost power steering again.
Dude, only on the block, like 10 minutes later, your rubber's still smoking. That is wild.
The cone flew right over my shoulder.
Leave my cones alone, you son of a bitch.
Oh, Eric, stop facing the cam rails. What's your problem? What are you trying to do to the camera?
Kevin's even got a donor car. He don't even have to worry.
Yeah, he ain't got to worry about shit. Hey, bro, you're paying for it, though.
That's the rule. That's the rule.
That's my McLaren.
Did you have experience with that?
He doesn't. He got it, though. I believe in him.
I guess we'll see, man. I don't know.
Kevin, let's go! Kevin!
I'm gonna stay on this side until I get a feeling for his driving abilities because the K rails will protect my knees. I need my knees for other things.
So how good is he at this? Yeah! Can't see anybody over here. Everybody's in the smoke. How you feeling right now?
I feel good, man.
Nervous? You look nervous.
I'm not nervous at all, man. Look, I trust him.
Dude, he killed it in your car.
He killed it. Woo! I need new tires, but he still killed it.
Round of applause.
Yes, sir.
Round of applause.
All right, you guys asked for it. You all asked for it. You did this. Remember, you did this.
It's late. We're gonna call it a night here. Hope you guys enjoyed that.